Task Factory is a suite of SSIS components available from Pragmatic Works. In this video, we'll look at the case transform. It always amazes me how data in source systems can get so, well, dirty for lack of a better word, and text fields are always the worst. Among the many evils that come from source data is capitalization. Older systems often store their data in all caps. Fine for letting an internal employee look at it, but not so hot for creating reports for upper management, or maybe generating letters to send to your customers. Fortunately, there's an easy way to correct the casing coming from source systems without having to rely on the much abused derived column transformation and all sorts of complex expressions. That tool comes with Task Factory and is the case transform. Here I've created a sample data set and inserted into a table called Task Factory Case Transform. You can see I've got 5 columns, one for simple proper casing, one that'll hold names, one that'll hold sentences, one column for handling upper casing, and one for lower casing. Then here I've inserted just a handful of records so that you can see the effects of the case transform. Here you can see I've got some lowercase, here's a sentence, here's one with mixed up things, here's my name in which the middle C has gotten lowercased by accident, here's another sentence, here's some upper and lower with everything mixed up, another item to be simply proper cased, and here's a name in all caps. Now here's a sentence that has some misspelled words. You'll see ACN instead of can, and HTE instead of the. Here's some mixed case here with 3D and 4F. Here's the proper case again, and here's a name that's all in lowercase, and so forth. So let's come up here to our demo, and I've got a simple data flow with a source, and in that source I've got the table of case transform, and there's our columns. Okay, our next step is to take the case transform and drop it on our display, and we'll make it a little bigger, and we'll wire it up, and now we're going to open it up to edit the options. Okay, here we go. Let's go choose our action for the simple proper case column. The action we want is to convert it, and for the style we're going to leave it at the default, the simple proper case, and we'll click OK. For someone's name, instead of no action, we're going to take converting, and instead of simple proper case, we're going to come down here and we're going to pick name. Note from the parameter type we can also pick column and variable. We're going to click OK and OK. On the sentence, we'll again pick converting, and we're going to do sentence this time. And notice there's quite a few other ones out here. There's addresses, city, state, zips, titles, sentences, upper, lower. We're just taking a few of the more commonly used ones. In this case, we'll use sentence. And this time we're going to say, let's correct commonly misspelled words. And we'll set that to true. And we'll click OK. For uppercase, we're going to do an action. And this action is going to be upper. And finally on the lowercase, we'll change it to lower. There we go. And we'll click on OK. Now in order to see the results, we're going to make it easy. We're just going to come down here. And to make it easier on ourselves, we're going to use another of the Task Factory components, a terminator destination. The terminator destination simply acts as a dead end for our data flow and just kind of throws the results away, but it makes it very easy to do this. We're going to put a data viewer in here, and we'll just click on Add. We'll just take the default grid and click OK. And we'll clean this up just a little bit to make it pretty. We'll align everything to the left, fix the widths, and we'll go ahead and run it. Okay, here's my data, and let's make this just a little bigger so you can see everything. And here's our data. And you can see names have been converted correctly. It fixed the all upper there, the all lower here. It fixed my middle initial. Over here, my uppercasing, we've uppercased everything and lowercased everything. Some interesting side effects, though. When over here we said we wanted to correct for sentence case, it actually lowered the casing on the word task factory, and likewise with the company name of Pragmatic Works, it lowercased the W. Now that may be behavior we want, but it may not be. So let's come back over here and we're going to pick another option. We'll go ahead and close this out. And it's finished running. Let's go back into the case transform. Let's go to our sentence. And let's now tell it that we want to ignore mixed case. Click on OK, and OK, and OK. And now when we rerun this, you can see here it's ignored words with mixed casing. So there's task factory, and here's Pragmatic Works. This remains in uppercase. So you can see using Task Factory's case transform made it quick and easy to correct the casing coming from our source system. To find out more about this and other components within Task Factory, please visit the website at pragmaticworks.com.